What's going on, everyone? We're back on the road. Well, sorta. We got some stuff we gotta take care of today. Give you guys a little update of what's been going on. What's the dealio with the truck? What's the deal with me? Serena, where have we been? What's been going on? Let's get started. What's going on, everyone? So we're sitting here, Wildwood, Florida. Just hanging out here. We had to get some stuff done to our truck here before we can get back on the road. This last couple weeks has been kind of crazy. Some things came up at home. I don't know what the simple mistake, my part. Now we got to pay the price, but we got to find somewhere to live. They short notice, not going to renew our lease where we live, and which is nowhere to blame but myself. Everything that happened, you've seen in the other videos, from the rear end differential deal had to be replaced. Then we blew that seal. We had the brakes replaced. And that whole time I was supposed to have been home. We were supposed to be home before Halloween. And I was supposed to sign the lease. And we were going to be good. But all this crap that happened, I forgot. Simple forgot, And so they're not going to renew our lease. And so that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. We were ready to leave anyway, but truthfully, financially, we're not ready to move. So we're able to stay with some relatives for a while, which is good. Thank goodness. Just sucks moving everything. Then we're gonna have to move everything again here, and probably, enough to save up some money and so we can move again. So, but that's all past us. Today's the 2nd, and we have to be gone by the 5th. So. What is today? Monday. So Thursday we got to be gone. So, which isn't no problem. And some friends and family help us move all the heavy stuff yesterday. Then we just have a little bit more stuff to move. This was Serena and my daughters are moving some stuff right now because I had to get this stuff done today. So, hopefully I'll be done here in a couple hours. So that's home. You got to take care of family first. Take care of your family first, guys. That's what's got to be done. I haven't really been doing too much on here. I haven't really been on the phone. Just stuff you got to deal with. I've been kind of MIA, kind of ghosting everybody. I've talked to some of my friends. Let them know what's going on. And I appreciate everyone that's been reach out, kind of checking up on us and everything. But there'll be better roads ahead. Better roads ahead. We'll be good. But for right now, let's give you kind of update of what's going on here with the truck right now. All right. So if you've seen the last couple of videos, like we went to Miami. And on the way back, well, I'm sorry, let's go back a little bit farther. I got these steer tires up front, and we made a costly mistake, and I had to learn from it. And I didn't know. I just didn't know. You know. So I bought these tires for the steers, knockoff tires. Not Michelin, not Goodyear, you know, nothing like that. You know, I can't even tell you what the name brand was. I bought them from a little shop there in town, and I got a decent price for them. You know, mountain balance, gone out the door. But come to find out later that America's tire standards are way different from other countries. They look round, but they're not perfectly round. But other than, like, you know, like Michelin, Goodyear, those are America's standards are way better than these. So I got these tires. Then they started wearing, the passenger side started wearing, not on the outside, or I'm sorry, not in the inside, but not the middle, but in that area. And on the driver's side, not the middle, but not the outside, but in that you know, in that area. And the driver's side started like choppy, was getting choppy, you know, it was just wavy. I mean, bad. There was one part of it, there was a little bit of, I mean like a little bit of metal started showing. And I took it somewhere and got, you know, some advice on it, you know, and they basically told me that the front end, there's a lot of work that needs to be done on the front end. So then I had to make the decision, because everything that's been going on, this is going to cost a heck of a lot of money. And that's not something that I can do. So the leasing company, they weren't really up for helping out. I got the raw end of a deal on this truck. Basically, they told me, sorry for your luck, you know. It was at the point where they were going to terminate the lease. Like, you know, they're like, where's the truck at? We'll come and get it. And I was like seconds away from just come and get it. But it's not the right thing to do. You know, with Advanced Trucking, you know, I still have their trailer. You know, there was a whole lot that was going to have to be done to walk away. And on top, I can't just walk away. I can walk away, but financially, it wasn't the right thing to do. So we ended up we had a load booked. We didn't get anything out of Miami, and I had like from Savannah. I had like 2 more loads booked, and I was ready to go. Then I need to go home. We just need to go home. So we went home, dealt with the whole moving process, packing, all that good jazz. And we got moved. Everything's fine now. And then we had to deal with the truck. So I started making some calls, and we found a shop in town. Oh, and on top of all this front end stuff, my inspection for my truck and trailer is actually due like today. Like today it's due. So I started making a whole bunch of phone calls, and I got some help from family. You know, let's see if we can just fix this ourselves. You know, maybe we can do this ourselves. So we bought a set of tie rods. You know, start with the cheapest stuff. You know, I knew I was in for some tires. You know, let's start with the cheapest stuff, and we'll go from there. So we attempted to change the tie rods, and quickly we found out that is way over our. There's no. Yeah. First, we didn't have the right tools. Then we end up having to buy more tools. It's just like every time you go to do something, it's like, oh crap, I need another tool. Let's go to the store. Then it got to be the point where it was like, okay, we're spending too much money on tools. So I got on the phone, and I found a place in town. And the dude's been there since 1984. And I just gave him a call. and I told him what was going on, and you bring the truck in, let's eyeball it. This is like right before Thanksgiving, so we went down, and he eyeballed the truck, and before I even said anything about the truck, he was eyeballing it, and he was like, so your truck is doing this, and your truck is doing that. So there, I mean, he's telling me before he even knew anything about the truck, just from looking at the tires, he knew. So I thought, this man must know what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. So we left it there over the, I dropped it off on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Wednesday, he calls me back, and they ended up, and I told him about the tie rods, and I said what the other shop had told me. And he said, we can change that stuff if you want, but that's not the problem. And he basically told me, you got a crap pair of steer tires. Knock off brand tires. And he's like, those tires are good for like your drives or your trailer. You can't do that up front. And I didn't know that. Learned the hard way. He's like, you need all you really need is like a 3-axle alignment. So we got that done on Wednesday, and found out that he actually does inspections. And and I picked up the truck this morning because he shut down early Wednesday, and my truck sat there for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which was fine because that's when we were moving. So it's, even if I got the truck, it's just gonna sit, So at least I knew the truck was there safe. It's locked up in a secure area. I ain't got to worry about it for 4 or 5 days. So this morning we went and picked up the truck. Pow! Got my inspection sticker. And I told him the one thing that he may nab me on was a leveling valve that we already purchased, and I was just waiting for it to come in. And he did the inspection, and he said that he, obviously I was right about the leveling valve, but he said if I swap it out, inspection's good to go. And he told me, because I left the tie rods and he was going to change them, and he said don't do it now. He said hang on to them. If you want to change all that stuff up front, that's fine. But he said do it all in one shot. Do your tie rods, do your pins and bushings, do your shocks, do it all in one shot, so you're not hitting labor 3 times. Just do it one time. He said you're fine. You're actually fine. He's like, the truck's got some miles on it. You'll be all right. So we're good for the next 4 months. Quarterly inspection's good. We're done. Today, when I get out of here, we're going to change that leveling valve. Maybe we'll do another video on that separate. But yeah, inspection sheet good. Kabam, got this done. And yeah, so he charged me for the 3-axle alignment and the inspection out the door for $453. And he got the printout for the measurements and everything. So he said, like, I'm gonna go crazy into this, but we're in the red. We're in the red. And so then we're all good now, all in the green. So we're here now at the TA, waiting for this guy in front of me. And kaboom, I gotta put that on. And we are just waiting for this guy in front of me so we got to get the trailer inspected. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. And while we're here, I had to get a new set of tires. So we got ourselves a new steers. What did we get? The Michelin X line 275/80 22.5s. So we are good on our steers. And the 75 Chrome Shop is right across the street. So I got 2 of these. I have my not my IFTA. Is it my IFTA? Yeah, my IFTA stickers came in, and they're at the house, and I gotta swap them out. And so I'm gonna rip them off and put them on the chrome bezel. But yeah, for right now, that's kind of the short compressed what the heck has been going on. We're next. Yeah. Now I just gotta wait for someone to guide me in. Get this trailer inspection out of the way. Oh yeah. Finally, if I can, like, talk, yeah, that'd be great. Got our trailer inspection done. Passed with flying colors. Just had to wait for a while. Apparently, they said it was a miscommunication. Somebody was told to do it, and they didn't know about it. He said they weren't told to do it, so whatever. So they threw some other guy on there. We got our paperwork. What do we got here? Boom, we got our sticker. So we are good for the next 4 months for our trailer. It's getting dark already. Gotta love this time change. Trying to jump back on 75 here. Oh gosh. Wildwood's like right here at the turnpike. So if you mess up and not paying attention, all of a sudden you're heading towards Orlando. We just gotta stay 75 south. Cruise along the way. Finally get on 75. Come on, people. Let's go. Let's go. Man, they don't want to let you in sometimes. That's the way it goes. You gotta let yourself in. Now we've got a truck on the shoulder. Now I gotta get over. Yeah, so that's what's been going on with us. Now we got our inspections done. We got our tires. Man, these tires are smooth, man. These tires are smooth. I just gotta remember. But 100, 150 miles, got to get them retorqued. So by the time we go home, the next couple of days we'll find us the load, and we'll come right back here on this way and have them retorque it for us real quick. So that's all we got going on, guys. We're going to head back home, finish our move, get back on the road so we can get home before Christmas. We got a lot to make up. We gotta have some clear roads ahead of us. So pray for good loads. Pray for this truck running good for us. We need it now. Appreciate you guys watching, checking up on us. We'll be back on the road in a couple days. Get some more videos for us. Talk to you guys next time. Later.